You're tuned in to The Thinking Class with Lawrence D. Adams. Let's go.
Salute everyone, salute. Good going. Let's get going. Today is Friday. You should be able to hear me loud and clear. Let me make sure this is hot. Loud and clear right now. Let me cut this off. We are live. Salute to everyone. This is Lawrence D. Adams. This is when spirituality and the game combines. You have the thinking class. Shout out to my dude in my bag 365. Shalonda, what's going on? Happy Friday to everyone. This is Lawrence D. Adams. This is when spirituality and the game combines. You have the thinking class. Today we're talking about the right mindset, acres of diamonds. We're going to talk about that today. Man, first of all, forgive me for not being here last week. I had to take my son to Detroit. So me and my oldest son had to go pick him up from college, take him to Detroit, spend the night, and then drive back. So it was too much to even try to set up a show. We could have went live while we were on the road. That would have been crazy. But the conversation was really amazing to hear my sons talk about the game that they would get, the game that they know. But I will say today I'm back this week. What's going on, Tone? I'm back this week. Shout out to everyone. Man, I'm going to say this. With everything that's going on, what's going on, Shaw? Good to see you. Good to see everyone in the chat room. Good to see the brothers and sisters here. Whoa, boy, this has been the most life-changing, I don't want to say life-changing, just craziest week ever. I lost two brothers this week, and it's just been, I had to get up this morning, do my prayers, do my meditation, and let everything go. I said, I got to push because I know the one brother listened to the show, and I know he will want me to do that. So I want to make sure, rest in peace to both of my two brothers who passed away this week. Hard, hit me hard. I was there. I don't want to go into details about what happened, but I'll just say this. I'm thankful for life, and I got to go on with my life. And I wish nothing but the best for their family, and that they will be comforted in this time of loss of their brother, two brothers, and their mother. It was a lot. But today we're talking about the right mindset. So y'all, want you to get ready. Today we're talking about the right mindset, Acres of Diamonds. Now, you may have heard of the book Acres of Diamonds. Might have heard of the book Acres of Diamonds by Russell Conwell. It was a book that was printed I think in the 1900s, early 1900s, 1800s, whatever. But it is based on a story that he was a lawyer, he was a preacher, and he was a lecturer. And what he did was he had the story that he had, and he turned it into a book, and he would go around teaching about the Acres of Diamonds. He also was the founder of Temple University in Pennsylvania or Philadelphia. So I want to give my sort of spin on it. Plus, I want to give the game on side of it. So the Acres of Diamonds is about a farmer who had some land. And he heard about everyone getting these going. I'm gonna adjust the story, because don't say this. I'm gonna say it like I want to say it, or how I remember it, about the Acres of Diamond. It was this farmer who had this farmland, and he would read these books about all in Africa, about how these people were going to Africa and finding these lost areas where there were where there were diamonds in Africa. And he read the stories. I'm updated. He got on the internet. He was looking at YouTube videos about the diamonds that were in Africa. And he was like, oh, wow, I can't believe there's diamonds in Africa. And he said, I got to go over there. So what he did was he sold his farmland. He said, I'm going to sell my farmland, pack up the family. We all going to Africa. I'm heading there. I got to get over there. I got to go where there's diamonds at, because I want to be rich. So he sold his farmland to this man and his family and went over to Africa. So he's going through Africa, going through the different countries, or this particular country, looking for the diamonds that will make him rich. And he's digging, and finally he's running out of money. So now he's stuck over in Africa. Penniless, family has left him, barely nothing to eat. He's poor, he's destitute, he doesn't know what to do. Now, the farmland that he sold to this man, on this particular day, this man was walking through the land, that this farmland that this other man that sold his farm to, and he was walking by the river, and he seen something sparkling, but didn't think too much of it, and he pulled it out of the mud, dipped it in the water a little bit, looked at it. It's like, it's just a little crystal rock. And he put it on his mantelpiece back at the farmhouse. A couple months later, somebody comes by his house, one of his acquaintances, business partners, say, hey, what's that on your mantelpiece? He said, oh, that old thing I found out there by the river. It's just a little crystal. It ain't nothing. So he goes and look. He said, yeah, it's a bunch of them out there, but I'm not, you like little crystals. He said, do you know what you have? He said, no, what do I have? He said, that is a diamond. He said, a diamond? He said, so they went to get it certified and see if it was a diamond. And they went back to the river that was on the farmland and found out at that river was acres or tons of diamonds there. So they began to excavate and look at the diamond and found out there was tons of diamonds on this land. Now, remember, the farmer sold this land to go to Africa to look for what? Diamonds. And then he realized, not realizing that in his own farm land that he had, there was sitting acres of diamonds. You guys following what I'm saying? Put a number 1 in the chat room. If you following what I'm saying, put a number 1 in the chat room. Let me know that you hear me loud and clear, that you understand the story that I'm conveying to you guys today. The right mindset, acres of diamonds. I want you to make sure you guys are there. Trust me, the game gonna come with it. The game gonna be there with it. I'm gonna drop the game with it. Good. So this man sold everything he has to chase after acres of diamonds that was supposedly in Africa, and not realizing that this land that he sold set acres or set diamonds right there in the pond or the river where he lived at. As you listen to this story, I want you to realize this story is a metaphor of everyone's life. Many times we're chasing things on the outside of us and not realizing that what we have is on the inside of us that is most valuable. Let me say that again. Many times we're chasing things on the outside of us because we think that is of value, and not realizing that what's on the inside of us, our own river, what's inside of us, it's what is valuable. We have all been like that farmer. We were chasing opportunities and not realizing that all the opportunities that are right in front of us. Now, I read that book many years ago. I read it back and forth, and it took me to this year, about a week ago, to really understand what Acres of Diamonds was by Russell Cromwell. Everything we need, every opportunity, every game that we need, every advancement that we need, it's sitting right here in front of us. But just like the farmer, we don't see it because we have not recognized it. Let me let that sink in. Many times we are just like that farmer. We do not see all the opportunities, all the wealth, all the people that we can connect with, or even the mate, even the game that we need, the new business, everything that's inside of us right now, because we're looking on the outside of us for something else out there. Let me read my dude Shaw wrote. Moral. Any successful venture must be met with proper preparation. That means you must know what a thing is and what it does and how it works in concert with everything else in order to succeed. Facts. Did this work? So I want you to really get that. We have been conditioned to look on the outside of us for all the game, I got to get this woman, I got to get this money, I got to get this opportunity, I got to learn how to do this, which is good. I'm not against you learning and progressing. But you're just like the farmer. You're sold everything and not knowing that the opportunities, the wealth, the health, and everything you need sits right inside of you. And I've said this many times, and I'm gonna have to get a t-shirt on it. I'm about to make a t-shirt for it. The first game that you run is not on others, but on yourself. Let me say that again. The first game that you run is not on others, but on yourself. The first game that you run is not on others, but on yourself. When you have effectively run the game on yourself, life begins to open up for you. We have been so conditioned to look for the diamonds that are all around us and not look for the diamonds that are inside of us. We don't recognize the opportunities that sit right in front of us. You got to have the right mindset. This is how we mess up. Let me get to relationship part, because I got to teach. This is a man's channel, so I got to teach this side of it. We don't recognize the women that are in front of us because we are enamored by what's the diamonds, the cubic zirconias that are on Instagram, Facebook, and anywhere else. Uh-oh. LDH about to turn up now. We don't recognize diamonds in front of us because we've been looking at cubic zirconias on cubic, fake diamonds on Instagram, Facebook, or anything else, and you wonder what? You comparing a real diamond you try to compare a cubic zirconia to a real diamond, and you can't tell the difference. So you end up chasing after something that's fake and not recognize the real. That's why that's why you can't recognize the real women who are really down for you, because you keep looking at the fake that's sparkling. They may have the clarity, they may have the right cuts, but at the end of the day, they're fake. And how do you recognize a real diamond? You got to become a diamond specialist. Or let me say it another way for you to really understand the game that I'm putting down. You got to understand female nature. You got to understand women and their behavior. Have y'all with me? Let me know, because I can slow down, and this been a crazy week for me. So I gotta pour this. So that's why you gotta realize everything that you need, you just not recognizing. Let me give you an example. When you get a particular car, it's funny how you begin to recognize everybody else who has the same car, because your mind becomes open to it. The problem is with me, you, anybody else, we don't recognize all the opportunities, the ways to make wealth, the ways to advance our life, the ways to get things done, because we're looking for results on the outside of us and not on the inside of us, because we're not looking at the opportunities that sit right in front of us. One of the things I had to do this week and say, you know what? I recognize the opportunities and wealth right here, right now. Because anything you chase is going to run. You chase women, they're going to run. Think about it. The men who constantly chase after women normally don't get the women that he want. But the man who's confident in who he is and said, I always get the woman that I want, what happens? He gets the woman that he wants. Matter of fact, he don't get what he wants, he gets who he is. Y'all, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, put a number 2. Put a 2 in the chat room, because this might be, I want you to really you got to get the right mindset. You don't recognize all the opportunities and wealth and health and everything around you. That's the main problem I have with folks who underestimate flaws in others. The difference between a diamond and a cubic zirconia is the diamond has flaws. Woo! The cubic has none, hence the perceived value. Oh, whoa. That's good right there. That's good right there. So you got to realize why you can't recognize the diamond in the woman or in the situation or the opportunity. We're going to say woman because, hey, we like women are over here. We can't recognize it because we're looking on Instagram, Facebook at someone that's got a BBL who got things completely perfect. And we can't recognize that a diamond, like my brother just said, has flaws. Has flaws. Has flaws. When you realize that, it changes everything. When you realize it, you as a diamond expert have flaws. So when you understand that, this changes how you move. That's why you got to have the right mindset. That's why you don't hear me complaining about women over here. I'm talking about the female nature doing all that, and these women for the streets, they want to have a bear. I don't care if they want to have a bear. I ain't the kind of woman I'm dealing with. I'm only dealing with diamonds. Let me say that again. They can chase a bear, they can chase a cat, they can say all that stuff. Y'all got to stop believing everything women say and people say in general online. Don't fall for the okie doke. The reality of it is, when you recognize a diamond, you brush it off. and you realize, this is for me. You and I'm gonna say you and I don't recognize all the diamonds or opportunities and everything that is around us. And the goal is, let me tell you, let's go a little bit conspiracy theory. The goal is for you to never recognize how wealthy you are and the diamonds that are in front of you. I always want to put a carrot in front of you to keep you chasing after something that you would never get. The goal is to get you to chase after something that you will never, ever get. That's why you have to have the right mindset. I'm telling you, I had to work on that today, this week with my own self. Like, you know what? Let me change this up. Let me recognize all the opportunities that I have in front of me. Let me recognize the audience that I have to speak in front of me. Let me recognize everything that's in front of me. You have been blinded purposely to keep you ignorant of the diamonds that you have in your own land. So as I told that story, you are the farmer who sold you sold everything to chase something in another country. And it don't even have to be another country, another state, or whatever the case may be, and not recognizing what's inside of you. This is the thing. You only recognize diamonds. You only recognize diamonds when you become a diamond. You only recognize opportunities when you become the opportunity. It's that simple. How many things you passed up and didn't even know what you had right in front of you? I'm telling you, you have acres of diamonds inside of you. Now, the game part of this is the real never chase anything. They never chase anything. All they do is they go within the imagination of the God. They go into their imagination and they tell it to come here. And the diamonds chase him or chase her. Let me say that again. When you get the game on this, you don't chase after anything. You only go within and tell it to come here. Come here. Come here. And it comes to who you are, because that's who you are. So you got to have the right mindset when it comes to the game. So I want you to look over your life even now. Think about right now all the opportunities that you have in front of you. The reason why you haven't gone to the next level in your life is because you don't recognize the opportunities all around you. You don't recognize the people that are around you. You don't recognize the situations that you're in. And the reason those who want to get married or want a relationship, you can't recognize your mate or a potential mate is because you're chasing something in a far country. And I'm not talking about a literal country. I'm talking about metaphorically a country. You will never recognize her by looking on the outside of you. You will only recognize her by looking on the inside of you. Let me say that again. You will only recognize her because she's just you on the inside of you and not on the outside of you. That's how you recognize their acres of diamonds, your acres of opportunities, your acres of wealth that's there. I just told my son this week, I said, listen, I taught you when you were little, it's easy to make money, but I didn't tell you the other part. It's easy to make money, but it's wise to maintain your money. I'm telling you, it's all within. Let me read my brother Shaw wrote. Here we go. Facts, LDA. Real diamonds recognize the magnetism due to how it changes them in the process of changing environments and correspondingly. So it all starts within. And think about it. When you see a diamond, talking about a with flaws and the cut, the clarity, and the shape and things like that, it does something to you. The value is not in, like you said, the value is not in how perfect it is. The value is, y'all ready for this? The value is in how rare it is. Y'all ain't getting this. The value is not in how perfect it is. The value is in how rare it is to get this. Now, this is economics right here. Anything, me and my sons, we talked about this last week rather. Anything that's in high supply loses value. Anything that's of scarcity gains value. So some of y'all don't realize the value. That's the reason why sometimes online you realize people try to inflate their value, even on social media, even on TikTok, even on Facebook, on Instagram. You see people inflate their value until you begin to do an inspection and say, that value that you're saying that you're rare, it's not. And anytime, now I got to go here now. I got to go here. Anytime, this LD After Dark, anytime they make the value what's in between their legs, you already know it's a no-go. Y'all I hope that didn't go over your head. Anytime somebody got to make the value or is rare what's in between her legs, it's already a no-go. Her value is what's inside of her, her mind, her ability to multiply anything that you give her. What's in her legs is not rare. There's more women than men anyway. Let me stick on topic because I don't want to go too far down that rabbit trail. But only when you become a diamond specialist and realize what's in front of you, what's sitting inside of you. There's people on watching this. You got gifts and things that you can do. And you say, well, I don't got no money. You have not recognized what's sitting inside of you. This week I talked to I DM a young lady who's an actress. And she had put on her Instagram story, she had said, good morning. I just want to tell everybody have a good morning and have a great day. And I listened to it. I said, wow, she got a nice voice. It's soothing. So I DM'd her. Hey, how you doing? Don't come here. I'm trying to sample, trying to get on her now. I just DM'd. I say, hey, you got a nice voice. You maybe want to do voiceover. She said, you think so? I said, I think so. She said, I was trying to think of a creative way to make some more money. I said, your voice. Y'all man, okay, you cute, you got a little body, you got a little bun back there. Okay, I see all that. But the money is in your voice. She said, I wanted to do cartoons. Baby, your acres of diamonds, you trying to go to the gym, show your little bun, and you trying to show your little curly hair. It's not there, it's in your voice. And she said, wow, thank you for sharing that. Of course. See, listen, Linda, listen. When you become the right mindset, you can recognize other people's diamonds. When you become efficient at this, you begin to recognize other people's diamonds and watch them. You blow the dust off of it, or you get the dirt off of there, and you were like, you know what? You see what you got here inside of you? You see what you can do? When you become a person who can recognize diamonds, you become even more valuable, not to just them, but to yourself, not just to yourself, but to them. And they will not forget about that. That's the game. Being secluded, being secluded perceives a value in itself. That is why saturation of any product or service ruins the business. Correct. So in your story, the other story, so in your story and the other story, someone came and showed the person they had a diamond. In the first story, you said the guy saw it was shining, but said it was just a crystal. Correct. That's what I said. The man who bought the farm didn't recognize what he had right on the land. He thought it was just a crystal. That's the same thing with us. We don't recognize what we have inside of us. Oh man, I can do voices. I know how to sew. I know how to do hair. I can cut hair a little bit. We don't recognize what we have because we don't perceive it of value. That's why sometimes you need somebody to say, hey, this is what you can, this is who you are. And if you get the game of it, if you can recognize the diamonds inside of a woman, she will never leave you. Now imagine the man who sold everything and went to Africa, to a particular country. He's sick with it because he's homeless. And he went go chasing after diamonds, and diamonds was sitting right on his own farm. So who are you going to be in the story? Are you going to be the guy who sells his farm and go chase after diamonds in another country? Or are you going to be the guy who buys the farm and doesn't recognize the diamonds that are sitting right there on the land? Or are you going to be the third person in the story, character in the story, the guy who recognizes that is a diamond sitting on your mantelpiece? You had to decide what part of the story, who are you going to be in the story? That's the real game. I hope you chose the third character, which is the person who recognized that that's a diamond. I hope you are that wise from listening to what I've talked about many years and time on here, that you can recognize, oh, that's a diamond. And I gave a practical example with the young lady. Oh, yeah. That's that woman right there. You got a great voice. I recognize her diamond. That's the importance of running the game on yourself first. That's right. That's why we got to get it. So you got to run the game on yourself first before you running on others. I'm going to run this game on. No, you're running on yourself. When you recognize the diamonds in yourself, you're not intimidated by somebody else's gifts, callings, and what they can do, because you recognize I got diamonds and so do you. Now, if you want to, let's elevate this a little bit. When a man becomes efficient at recognizing diamonds, like the man who recognized a diamond on the mantelpiece, he becomes very valuable in the story. The same thing in your life, when you begin to recognize the diamonds inside of you and in others, you're called upon to excavate different people's lives or different situations. There doesn't be lives, opportunities, and you become the person who can see the diamond in the dirt. Let me say that again. You may look at a problem and they said this can never be solved, but you see the diamond in this problem. Who do you think gonna get paid? You, because you solved the problem. You seen the diamond in the problem. When they couldn't figure out they couldn't figure out how to solve a particular problem. You came in and said, oh man, all you got to do is put A with B and then C with C, and that's going to make it work. You seen the diamond in the problem. Some people, when you begin to elevate your mind, like I'm encouraging you to do, I recognize the diamonds that are in me and around me. I recognize the diamonds that are in me and around me. I recognize the diamonds that are in me and around me. You begin to look at problems because let's be very clear. Diamonds are not just sitting around on the top of the dirt. Diamonds are sitting what inside of the dirt, covered up. Y'all better catch this. Diamonds are not sitting just for you to be like, hey, that's a diamond right there. They're normally covered up with dirt. They're normally what? Deep down somewhere. You got to find, you got to dig. You have to really get to find this diamond. But if you as an individual is able to recognize diamonds and problems, you become wealthy. If you can recognize diamonds and problems, you become wealthy. If you can recognize the diamond inside of a particular woman who may just need a little blow off, blow, you become wealthy. If you can recognize the diamonds that are in things around you. This is a different mindset. You're not looking at the problem as a problem. You're looking at it, this is what? This is a diamond right here. This is going to profit not only me, but everyone around me. We all going to eat good. When you begin to elevate your consciousness, that's why I put the right mindset and recognize the diamonds that are around you. And this is the other side of it. I'm gonna read this. You said these diamonds ain't for everyone. Let me read this comment. Remember that diamonds are formed by different pressure conditions. That's how the flaws that develop in it also creates its value. Correct. Let me get this point because this is good right here. We say acres of diamonds, the right mindset, but I want you to get this too. You also begin to know when something ain't a diamond or is not a diamond. When she or he or whatever it is, this problem, this thing, and you know what? We don't need to go any further. We need to leave that alone. Sometimes the value is you recognizing that this ain't a diamond. What's going on? I see what's going on, Ivan. That's my bro. This ain't a diamond. This is fake. Sometimes you got to know the difference between, you got to be able to see if a problem comes up. You know what? We need to leave it alone. This ain't even worth it. Just go buy another one. But the other side of it is you got to be able, we can say, well, we need to recognize diamonds, but you got to know when something stink on the line. When something's when something's a lump of coal. Facts, bro. Some of y'all done deal with some women that you told everybody, this my diamond, girl. This my diamond, bro. Yeah, man. And she ain't nothing but a lump of coal. She ain't went through nothing. She ain't got no pressure on her. Let me say that again. Some of y'all been getting some women that's just been a lump of coal to you. Every time you look at it, every time you get on, you touch it, you get dirt on your hand. Every situation that comes up, she can't hold nothing. But a diamond, baby, and I'm not talking about a woman named Diamond either. For some of y'all, because y'all be like, yeah, I got this girl, her name Diamond. She a diamond, bro. Then we come and see her, but like, man, that ain't nothing but a lump of coal right there. She giving you problems. You might as well put her in the oven and let it cook. Put her on the grill, and we're gonna put some barbecue on her. You got to recognize the lump of coal from a diamond. Yeah, pressure make diamond. Oh, we're gonna get there because you said it, and I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna bring that up. Facts. The way people know a fake diamond is by being cut by one. Y'all, man, y'all going crazy. I'm gonna get y'all too. Y'all right there. I'm gonna get right there. That's it. But the way people know a fake diamond is by being cut by one. Diamond cut. It's a difference. The cut. But also, like Ivan said, and like Shaw said, you got to realize, you know, you got a diamond because the diamond is inside of you. If you can if the diamond, we use the metaphor as for the woman, if it's a woman, if she can handle the pressure. Let me say that again for those in the back of the room, back of the stadium who didn't hear LDA. You know you have a diamond when they can handle the pressure around you or whatever situation it is. You know you have a lump of coal because it's going to just burn and that's it. But when you have pressure to the diamond that creates it, any more added pressure is going to make it more valuable. It's going to make it more valuable. Some of y'all have not, the reason why the diamond that is inside of you have not come to fruition or come to and unearth inside of you because you have not been through any pressure. You want the easy way out. We might have to bring him out. Hi, these women, I can't make it. I can't make it. These women be taking my money for the shit for the streets. I can't take this stuff. You up here crying and whining and you on the wrong show. Fake glass breaks under pressure. Diamonds don't break. Please understand what I'm saying to you. Please understand what I'm saying. I got what? Couple more minutes and I'm going to go. But I want you to really understand this. When you recognize this, the pressure, like both of them said, this my brother said, remember that diamonds are formed by different pressure conditions. That's how the flaws develops in it, also creates value. And some of the things, some of the people, some of the situation can't handle the pressure. These diamonds in the West, in the Western world, you don't always have to see women overseas. There's diamonds in the Western world. You don't always have to go. That's true. There are women. Let me help. Let me dispel something that I see online, and this is in line where we're talking about. There's some good women here in the United States. There's some bad women here. There's some good women overseas, and there's some bad women over there. But the question is, who's choosing you? Player, I wasn't ready for that crybaby though. No. Let me say that again. There's some good women here, and there's some bad women here. But the thing of it is, shout out to my brother Pimp Guy, who's choosing you? If the bad women constantly choosing you, you need to look in the mirror and say, why do I keep attracting all these bad women? While I'm saying she a lump of coal, I might be the lump of coal that I need to adjust and go under some pressure that I become a diamond. Y'all ain't ready for that's the next level game right there. She chooses you. And why you keep if it's not the woman if the woman choosing you, why are you taking an invitation for something you don't want? See y'all going in. The question should be, where are you looking for your diamonds at?
Execute Order 66.
Where are you going to look for your diamonds at? If you're looking for her at the strip club, you ain't gonna find him. If you trying to make $1 out of 15 cents at the lottery, you ain't gonna find it. If you trying to look for diamonds, you trying to look for diamond at the diamond club, diamond strip club, you already messed up. And you trying to look for I try to change it to a housewife LDA. I'm trying to really help her out. Nope. When you become a technician who understands that understands that diamonds, you recognize the diamond first inside of you. Only a diamond can recognize another diamond. Let me say that again. The guy in the story heard they were in Africa. Right. He heard it was trust me, it's metaphorically it was in Africa. Don't take it literally. It was a metaphor for us with the story. There's beautiful diamonds of women everywhere. But the thing of it is, can you recognize a good woman? Let me say that again. Let me help my brothers out. The problem is you have not been skilled in recognizing a diamond or recognizing a good woman or a good opportunity or a good job or a good pay or something that's going to be good to you and your legacy. You can't recognize it. That's why I said you got to have the right mindset. I'm not knocking going to Africa. I want to go to Africa. I want to go to Brazil, Colombia. I want to go down to Florida. There's beautiful women everywhere. But can I recognize it? See, Ivan, you right there. And are you ready for your diamond? Some of us, just be very clear, we are not ready for. I talk about the acres of diamonds that are inside of you, but are you really ready to care for a diamond? I remember when I got my wife at the time when I was married, I got her wedding ring custom made. So the ring that she had, nobody else had because I got it custom made. Oh man, y'all go see, Shaw. I'm gonna see your comment, man. That's deep right there. I got it custom made. So when I put that ring on her finger, after so many years, we had to go get that diamond clean and we had to get it reset on the actual ring. Why? Because life happens, washing dishes, going here, showing off. Hey, I got a ring. I'm married. I had to make sure, I had to be able to maintain the diamond. And then had to take it back to where she got it made at, got fitted just for her, and got it what? Make sure everything was good. Now, Shaw done said, y'all, are you ready for a diamond? Ivan said, now, my brother done said this. The recognition comes by understanding what condition of pressure can you handle. Yeah. What kind of pressure can you handle? Oh my God. I can just leave that there. Sometimes the reason why we can't recognize the diamonds that are inside of us, because we cannot handle the pressure. We can't handle the pressure. Woo! Let me get to this next one. This is good right here. It was a custom ring. Yeah, it was a custom ring, custom made, everything like that. I don't even know how I did it, but I did it. Did you get the no? Because you know why? I'm gonna tell you. Let me help some young brothers out. Let me help you out. No, I didn't ask for the ring back. I gave that because I wanted her to be my wife. She's the mother. No, I doesn't say the baby mama. She's the mother of my two sons. Well, that sounds like a simp, and you did this. I'm not butthurt. I'm not butthurt. I gave her that ring so that we can show our union with each other as husband and wife. We gave vows to each other. We created kids together, children, sons, men children, with my legacy in them. The ring was custom. When we didn't make it, it wasn't my thought to get the ring back. It belongs to you. You know why? I am the giver of the diamond. Makes me more valuable than the diamond. I'm going to let that sink in. 1,000 pounds of pressure. Let me say that again. I am the giver of diamonds. And if I can give one, I can give another. And I'm not talking about just giving out diamonds just to be giving out. You my girlfriend. No, I'm not doing all that. The diamond is just a representation of the pressure that she will have to go through, or we will have to go through. The diamond showing the cut, the clarity, the flaws, everything. She's wearing it on her ring, on that ring finger. It's more symbolic than what you know. Me taking it back was not even necessary. Gain point. The giver of diamonds more valuable than the diamond. Thank you. Right. I'm more valuable by giving it. Hey man, I wouldn't do that. And this the thing. It's not how much I spent. It's what we, as we came collectively together, this is what we're going to do. I'm more valuable. I'm the giver of the diamond. Yeah, I had to pay for the diamond. But guess what? She'll never forget that her husband at the time got her a custom ring with a diamond. It might have, let me be very clear. It might have been the biggest diamond. It might not been, Princess Diana kind of diamond, but it was a diamond. Matter of fact, it was a pear cut diamond. And it had the diamonds going around it in a circle. Different little different diamonds going around. And the band came apart. It was cold. But guess what? I'm the one who gave it. That's a difference. So all this stuff y'all hear online, man, I'm telling you, they're gonna have you guys with a dog and lotion. Let me say that again. You're gonna have y'all walking around, old men with a dog and an investment in lotion, Jergens. Lotion. And I hope y'all know what I'm talking about. Because I'm gonna just be clear and uncut. You can have a dog because that dog gonna be your best friend. He gonna do whatever you say. If you can have the Jergens, you know for what for. You might as well invest in some cocoa butter lotion and call it a day. Listening to people online, there are some good women out there and there are some bad women, but you got to know the game. You got to recognize a diamond from a fake one, from a lump of coal. I'm just keeping it real. I mean, if you understand what I'm saying, let me know in the chat room. Are you sure she won't forget? Because it seems like women can convince themselves of things they feel. Let me say, that's a good point. I'm glad you asked. Glad you said that. I didn't do it for just any woman. I didn't do that for just any woman. This woman birthed my two sons. Birthed my two sons. So she ain't gonna forget. Facts. People may forget what was said or done, but no one forgets how you made them feel, especially if they earned that feeling. Thank you. She paid the price. She paid the price to get that diamond for me. She ain't gonna forget it. 1 minute you're the player, the next minute you the one getting played. Right. Jerking with the Jerkins. What's going on, Joe Blast? I'm telling you, right. Y'all better stop listening to these clowns. They have you. Hey, the older women for the streets. And I'm telling you, sure as my name is Lawrence D. Adams. You will find out. As I get older, I watch these people talk about, I ain't dealing with these women. You may not deal with them here. Go to another country, go to another state, go to another location, where you got to do. But don't be falling for this thing. I'm just gonna do it by myself. You're gonna have a dog and a box full of Jergens. And I might have said you might as well get a box full of tissue. Because you're gonna be by yourself. I'm gonna be about myself. No. Y'all can fall for that okie dokie. We'll see. All this teaching that we're hearing from these past couple of years, let's do the test result when it comes down to 20 years or 10 years from now. When your body change, your health change, your mindset change, you're gonna want somebody that's there for you, even if to pull up your Depends. You pull up her Depends or wherever the case may be. You want somebody that's there. Yeah, please, man. I understand the game is tough. You got to be the player. You got to do all that. But trust me when I'm telling you, I watch fools listen to fools, right? I watched even with the loss of my two brothers this week. I watch. They both had somebody. Everything wasn't perfect and squeaky clean. But at the end of the day, when the situations went down, they had somebody they can call. I'm telling you, don't stop listening to people. Stop listening to these people who are Cuban Securian, where I can't even get it out. Dealers giving you fake game and not giving you the real. Okay, I'm not telling you to get married. I'm not telling you want to get married. That's your choice. I'm not even against marriage. That's your choice. But I am saying you got to recognize some things. And I know some people ain't gonna like this, but this is my channel. You don't want to do alone. Well, I got my bros, man. How much you gonna have your bros with you? Your brothers with you? You gonna want some salt? You gonna want to be around a bunch of hard legs all your life? Let me help some brothers out because they listen to you. Want to be around some hard legs all your life? I need some soft legs. Time waits for no one. So in my conclusion and what I'm saying today, the right mindset. They call their diamonds when the sugar honey iced tea hits the fan. Woo, you guys are hitting him. Some of these people have realized that the environment that has the right pressure condition for them. It ain't the diamonds. It ain't that diamonds are for everyone, but everyone can be the same diamond. Correct. That's a good point. You guys brought some great points. I'm telling you. So, but I want to make sure we don't want to just focus that it's just on the women. I wanted to understand that diamonds can be the opportunities that are sitting inside of you, your gifts, what you're called to do, your diamonds of anchors of diamonds that are sitting inside of you. It's right now inside of you. You're looking for far lands and for opportunities. If I do that, not realizing that everything that you need is inside of you. It's inside of you. If you're looking on the outside of you, like in the story I gave at the beginning of this, you had to go back and listen to the beginning. You realize he went to a far country looking for diamonds and not realizing that the land that he was sitting on had all the diamonds that would have made him millions of dollars. The same with you. You looking for this scheme and that way to make $1 out of 15 cents. And if I can do this, and not realizing that what you have in your hand, what you have inside of you, your particular mindset, the way you look at things is of value to someone. You need to figure it out and sell it. Diamonds are not on the top of the soil. They're hidden deep in the earth. Or do you have the skill set to dig it out and present it to the world? The same thing goes when you talk about a woman. Many times you looking at a woman, she rough, man, she this and that. Blow her off and realize that what you have right in front of you is a diamond. Because ain't nobody perfect because you ain't perfect. That's what let me help somebody knock some guys down. I understand. I'm talking about, I know having the right mindset and all like that. And I always talking about pictures. I'm talking about picture yourself first. But some of you guys are haughty. Some of you guys are snotty nose, crybaby. I ain't do nothing wrong. She better bow down to me. Bro, your stuff stinks too. Your sugar honey iced tea stinks too. When you wake up, your breath stinks too. When you go to the bathroom and they coming out as roses, it stinks too. But anyway, let me stop because I didn't going off another rabbit trail. Recognize the diamonds that are inside of you. Don't be like the man in the story chasing after something outside of you and not recognize that's within you. If you got something from this victim mindset, that's right. Yeah. Will you bow down to you? Will you bow down to you? Right there. Would you bow down to you? You don't have a pot or a place to piss in. And I said it that way right there. You don't have a pot or a place to piss in, and you want some woman to be with you. I said, excuse my French, Negro, please. And you don't do it for the women, you do it for you. Then you can choose the right diamond because of what you have. The diamond only complements enough. Think about when I got the custom diamond made, I got to hurry up in an hour. I had other diamonds that complemented the main diamond. Who is the main diamond in this analogy? Me. I got other diamonds to complement the diamond that I got my wife at the time custom made. Please understand what I'm saying. They complemented the main diamond. It made it even brighter. That being said, if you got something from this, let me know in the chat room. You got something from this. When this ends, I want you to simply put diamonds in the comments. When this ends, because it's about to end, I want you to put diamonds in the comments. I want we want to affect their algorithm. Put diamonds in the comments. Second of all, if you got something from this, let me know in the chat room right now. Hey, I got something. I appreciate this. Acres of Diamonds. I'm picking up what you're putting down, the right mindset. And I want you, because my dude going to ask me what's going to be the homework. Begin to recognize all the diamonds that are around you right now. When you open your eyes and see diamonds, like I gave you that, when I got a Genesis, I begin to recognize all the Genesis around me. When you recognize all the diamonds and the opportunities and the wealth and the health and all this around you, you start to see more of it. Thank you so much, Tone. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yep. Look at that, nigga. Bro, please. Yep. Recognize you got something from this. Appreciate that. This is Lawrence D. Adams. This is when spirituality and the what? Game combines. You got the thinking class. I'm enough. I am a diamond specialist. Ooh, I like that. I am a diamond specialist. Thank you for joining me today. Forgive me for not doing a show last week. I had to take care of my sons. I'm coming from a place of lost this week with my two brothers. May they rest in peace. Thank you for everybody that's listening. I'm about to go. I'm trying to think when I'm going to go get something to eat or what I'm going to do right now because it's nice outside. I want something cold. Something cold. I might get something cold. I don't drink beer, so don't worry. I don't drink no beer. I can't do it. But with that being said, I got some watermelon though. I'm gonna get some of that watermelon. I'm gonna get a couple slices of that watermelon. I love watermelon. With that being said, go back and listen to this. Thank you so much. Let me get where's my outro? You know what that means. Respect to everyone that's here. This is Lawrence D. Adams. And I'm out, man. I'm out. Don't recognize a diamond when they see one. Got a girlfriend named Diamond and think they got a girlfriend named Diamond and think she's a diamond. She ain't nothing but a stripper. Got a girlfriend named Diamond and think I think she's a diamond and she ain't nothing but a stripper. Some of these men listen to these goofy guys online gonna end up with a dog and some Jergen lotion and tissue. Talking about they living their happy life. Same for these women talking about they want to be with a bear. Bet you go in the wilderness and be with a bear and see what happened to you. You're gonna be ate up alive. That's why I don't pay attention to these people talk online. People talk online be talking on the side of their neck. when you see them in real life, she knows she want a man. She wants the qualities of the bear. I'm telling you. I don't know why people don't get that. Oh shoot, I gotta make this mic still live. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. These people be tripping me out. I tell you. I want this. You ain't ready for no diamond. You ain't went through no pressure. Oh, time to go.